Here we have the September Tackle Club Freshwater Trout and Redfin box. Let's have a look. All right, so we've got two different types of soft plastic toys in the Trout and Redfin box this month. Gonna start off with this one from Lure Labs. We have like a little yabby imitation soft plastic here, so it's got nice little nippers on the front, little legs, gonna give it a lot of little micro vibration in the water. You can rig these up on like a drop jig head, get them to sit up. You can rig them on a normal jig head, weedless jig head, so you can flick them up into the weedy edges on the edge of the creek or the edge of the dam. Drop them straight down the side of some timber that might be in where you're fishing. It's going to be very plentiful or great ways to use these. Otherwise, you've also got another one here, very similar, from Sixth Sense Fishing. This is the Stroker Craw, so a slightly different craw style. This is like more of a traditional one. I'm going to fish this one a lot slower. The Sixth Sense one, its claws are essentially two little curl tails on the front of it. So this one you can fish a little bit faster. You're going to get that vibration and movement just like you would with the normal curl tail grub. So I'd fish this one with a bit of a faster retrieve and the bigger one with a slower retrieve. And that's your two plastics for the box this month. So let's move over to your hard bodies. First up from Fish Arrow, we have the 3-Shot 65 SP. Now obviously only a little bib on this one, so this one's going to be a shallow diver. So with this, I'm actually looking to target some of these shallow edges as well. If you do have the weed beds where you might have been flicking your craws, try cast this up along the face of it and rip it down right in front of it, adding some pauses and twitches in as well. Same with some of your structure like your rocky edges or your fallen timber. Feel free to rip, add a couple pauses, let it sit, and then go back into a few more twitches or into a slow to medium roll. If you need a smaller profile though, then you're gonna jump over to this one. This is the Demiki Mu SP. Probably saying that wrong, it's spelled M-U, Mu or Mew. But this is a smaller crankbait, sort of halfway between a chubby and a minnow style. So it's not as short as your traditional chubbies, but it's not as long as the thin minnow style we have here from the 3-Shot 65. Another shallow runner as well, so you can rip this along the face. It's going to be used essentially in the similar spots to the Fish Arrow one, just giving you a smaller profile to target different fish. And then last but not least, we have the Gold Wing pack of trout spinners here. So you got 4 in the box ready to go. You can just chuck this straight in your backpack and you're off hiking down looking for some of these crystal clear waters to chase your trout in. Or if you're just heading down to your local impoundment where there's some redfin, these are going to be perfect for that as well. Now you just tie a line straight to the end. They've got a little spinning blade on top and you'll feel this vibrate as it spins through the water, you know, flashing and causing all sorts of a ruckus. These are fantastic for both trout and redfin. Now if you're fishing in heavy structure, I may not opt for one of these. I'd probably opt for one of your soft plastics on a weedless setup instead. Something like this I like to rip around more open structure. So if you've got like vertical timber, the face of weed edges down rock faces is going to be completely fine. And that's it for the Trout and Redfin box this month. If you want to check it out or any of the others in the range, just head to www.tackleclub.com.au, pick a box that's right for you, and welcome to the club.